Counting, drum notation and subdivision and how to think of it all. Good luck to me. When we're looking at a standard rock beat, we'll say a time signature at the start, saying 4/4. That just means the time signature is 4/4. There is 4 quarter notes in that beat. That means if you're looking at a measure of music or a bar, you can have 4 of these in it. So imagine it as a pizza. You quartered it. There's 4 sections in there, and within that we can play. So a quarter note would be 1, 2, 3, 4. If there's only quarter notes, count it as 1, 2, 3, 4. However, within that we can put eighth notes. We can subdivide that. That can be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and because I'm putting an and in between each quarter note, that makes that eighth notes. So you need to try and keep up here. If you want to divide that even further, it would be 16th notes. We go 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Now you could be playing anything on any of those 16th notes, depending on your level of ability, how much you've practiced and how you understand it, basically your level of understanding. So if you get started on your very first beat, you could play a entire beat just using quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. My foot being the bass and my left hand being the snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. But traditionally, in most popular music, you'll hear the right hand playing eighth notes, so doubling up what it was doing, and you would be counting that like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so if I had, for instance, 2 hands on the hi-hat, that's quite commonly seen playing that same beat, I could be got 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, bass 2, 3, 4, snare 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4, snare 2, 3, 4. So each of those quarter notes have been split into 4, divided into 4, meaning 4 4s, 16. There's 16 notes happening all together. That's why the 16th notes. It could be played with one hand. It could be 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Doesn't really matter what it's played with, but how you're dividing it, that's what I'm trying to explain here. So the 4/4 means there's 4 quarter notes in that measure of music. You can, within that can be any subdivision, really. It could be triplets as well. 1 and 2 and triplet, 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 1 and 2 and 3 triplet and triplet, 4 triplet and triplet. Quite difficult to say, but we can get into all that, and there'll be many examples of that type of counting and exercises that I put up on my channel. But when it comes to it, I can't really explain the subdivision and the counting on every single video, but if you could always refer back here, and if this doesn't make sense, feel free to give me a message. I can explain it further. I can do another video, go into a bit more detail in either 8th notes, 16th notes, quarter notes, triplets, whatever works, whatever you need to know. I'll do my best to help out in explain any things that you're not sure of. Cheers.